Hello and welcome to Lawndale Lifestyle, the show about everything health and wellness in Lawndale. I'm your host, Christine Bou Sleiman. Today we're going to hear about a really cool project all about nutrition and physical activity called Champions for Change. And with me today is William Fernandez, the peer parent educator trainer. How are you doing today?
Great. Good. Thanks for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about the Champions for Change project happening in the Lawndale School District?
Yeah, working in the Lawndale School District, we're trying to promote health and wellness within the school district and reaching out to the community, training parents to actually work with their peers and learn a little bit about nutrition and wellness strategies that they can actually implement in their own homes.
Oh, nice. So as a peer parent educator trainer, can you tell me a little bit more about what you're doing with the parents that are in the project?
Yeah, we actually picked parents that actually have kids matriculated in the Lawndale School District, and these parents have a real sincerity to them since they actually have kids that they have in the Lawndale School District, and they are now parent educators, which means that they will be speaking with their peers about strategies that they can implement that will promote health and wellness within their own families. So it's pretty exciting. There's a real genuineness that comes from them and sincerity that is very transparent and I think really helps the program.
Nice. So what kinds of topics do you teach them or, empower them with?
Well, I think we start off with a lot of USDA principles, My Plate. We also look at things like movement, the importance of staying active and well, and how to read a nutrition label, and things like that. These small steps can really make a big impact in the lives of families, and it's really exciting to be part of this.
Nice. And why is health and wellness important to you on a personal level? How did you get into this position?
Well, as a father and now a grandfather, I want to live a long life. I want to see my grandkids thrive, and I want to lead by example. So it's really exciting to actually be paid to, do something that's not only, healthy for other people, but for myself as well. So to embed that into my life, it's really important, and I'm very blessed to be able to do that.
That's great. And can you tell me anything about any specific projects or accomplishments that have happened so far under the Champions for Change project?
Well, so far we've done a series of 6 weeks with parents in the Lawndale School District, and what's really exciting is we have these parents teaching to their own peers. It's been very intense. It's been a 6-week period sequence, once an hour every week, where we have parents come in. And I think we are on the right track because we have a very high retention rate. Parents are coming back on a weekly basis to learn healthy recipes, to learn how to integrate healthy strategies into their life. And you can see that there's really a connection being made.
And the parents that you have hired under the grant, how have they been doing with actually teaching the classes and learning the concepts themselves? How's that going?
Really proud of them. I mean, you can see the growth. There's blossoming personally. That the growth personally that's going on with them is very apparent. They're integrating a lot of the concepts that they've learned into their own families, and I think that's what gives them real credibility when they can walk up in front of their own peers and they can talk about, creating this recipe that they tried last night with their family, what worked, what didn't. There's just a real genuineness there that really helps the program gain traction.
Mm-hmm. That's so great. So what is to come? What are some of the upcoming projects, that we can look forward to hearing about?
Well, we're looking at the larger picture. Lawndale is a really great place to implement these wellness policies. We've been embraced by the Lawndale School District for the last 7 or 8 years, and now we're going out into the community. So there's a corner store market that we're thinking of probably transforming. There's also something that we are really excited about, and that's starting a garden curriculum, which connects the dots with what we're doing in the Lawndale School District. Almost every school now has a garden, a community garden. So we're going to get the parents to actually teach in the garden and to really, go to the roots, literally and figuratively, about what keeps us strong and healthy. Basically eating plant and tree-based food. And when you're actually in there cultivating and making this happen, it connects the dots with our message.
That's so great. So it's the whole seed to plate concept that they're getting to see firsthand.
Precisely,
That's
yes.
really exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and look forward to hearing an update later on.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And we'll be back right after this.
I didn't know.
My parents didn't know
that childhood obesity can lead to type 2 diabetes.
But now that I know, I won't let it happen to my kids.
I'm making important changes so my kids could have the chance to live a long and healthy life.
Visit notmykids.net to get healthy recipes, ideas to keep your family active, and many more tips. Visit notmykids.net today. Do it for your kids' health.
You don't need to be a health expert to have a positive impact on your child's health, and a little bit of knowledge could really go a long way. With me today is Mari Orozco. She works for the Champions for Change grant at Lawndale School District. How are you doing today?
Fine, Christine. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining. Can you please let us know a little bit about your role as a peer parent educator?
Sure. We go out to the schools here in the Lawndale District, and we try to teach parents how to live a healthier lifestyle, making healthier choices, and also keeping themselves and their children active.
Oh, wow. What an exciting position. Can you tell me a little bit about why wellness is important to you particularly?
I have 3 little ones, and they are my life. So, of course, I want to be there for them, and I want them to be healthy. So it's a give and take situation, and I want them around for a long time, and I want to be around for them.
Great. So what are some of the topics that you're teaching parents and things that you've already learned so far through Champions for Change?
There's many topics. We've covered what's on the label, rethink your drink, which is a few of my favorite. Because I think once you have that knowledge, you're empowered and you can make the healthiest choices possible for you and your children.
Okay, great. So how has your experience been so far going out there and actually teaching the classes to other parents? Are they receptive to the message coming from you as a fellow parent?
They certainly are. I've always wanted to be a teacher, and now I'm giving that opportunity, and I just love it when parents get it and they're embracing that knowledge, and they're going to be making better choices from now on, I think. And they're excited to come back, and I love that.
That's great. Has there been any particular instance or accomplishment that's really stood out so far from what you've done?
Yes, absolutely. When we did the Rethink Your Drink, and we actually showed them the sugar content in their beverages, their eyes just lit up, and they were astonished at how much sugar they were actually feeding their children.
Wow.
I think with that, they will certainly make a healthier choice.
Have you brought any of those lessons or ideas home to your own family or made any changes personally?
Oh, absolutely. The things that I've learned, my whole dynamic in my kitchen has now changed. Everything is healthy, and I explain it with my kids. I involve them, and I involve my husband, and it's been a very positive experience.
That's so great. So any tips or any things that you've really felt a difference?
It's not as difficult as one would think, because that was my first impression of it. It's going to be too hard to change. It's not. Little changes go a very long way.
Mm-hmm. So what is coming up next, or what types of projects are you going to be involved with the program?
We have talked to our parents about having the garden program, and they're really excited about that because that's an activity that they can do along with their children. I know my children are really excited about it. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Did you learn how to garden through the program, or have you already been a gardener on your own?
Never, and didn't have a green thumb for vegetables. I do flowers, but not vegetables. But now we have our tomatoes growing, peppers, and so it's coming along.
So how many other peer parents are there at the Lawndale School District like you that are doing similar things?
There's 7 of us, so and they're great. We have a great communication between us, and I love working with them.
And how are you feeling actually teaching? Because have you taught in front of a group before? And how do you feel about that whole setup? Have you?
It's been a while since I was a lead person in my job, so I had to teach. And then I went to volunteer in the kindergarten class, which is totally different because you're talking to the little ones. So now I have to go back to talking to adults, and I love it. I really love it. I really love teaching and empowering people with information.
Well, I think the work you're doing is very important, and I think that the Lawndale community is very lucky to have someone like you and the rest of the peer parents. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Christine.
Yep. And we'll be right back right after this.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
We all want the best for our kids, and we all want them to be healthy. So to help us with that today, we have Chef Lizette, who's going to show us a recipe that's not only good for you, but tastes good too.
Hi, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing something fun for parties. It's sort of like fake soda. We call it real fruit punch, so it's fruit punch, but not made with all those colors and things. It's made with natural colors and flavors. So you'll be getting your fiber and you won't have any added sugars like you do with sodas and stuff like that. So today I have a couple of friends helping me. Trinity, we have Victor, and we also have my friend Leah. L-E-A-H-A. Everyone, because I don't know how to spell. So first comes first. Leah, can you do me a favor and go ahead and add our club soda? So this is just about a 1.5 liters of club soda. We're going to go ahead and pour it in because we want things to be bubbly. So very simply, always be careful when you open club soda because it does have a tendency to explode and get all over the place. So do you see how it's bubbling and it's sort of violent in here? It is because of all of the carbon dioxide that we've forced in there. So next, if you could go ahead and put in our pineapple pieces, you can use fresh pineapple or you can use canned or frozen. Wonderful. So we're already kind of changing the color just a little, and we're going to actually eat the fruit at the end, so that way we're getting not only that sweetness but some extra fiber. Alrighty. Now, Victor, can you do me a favor and go ahead and add our grape juice concentrate? So today we're adding grape juice concentrate, but you can use whatever concentrate you like, or you can just use regular fruit juice. So already we see that there's an astounding change of color. Personally, I like the grape because it does change it substantially. Next, if you could help me, Trinity, and pour in our strawberries. There you go. And these are fresh and in season, which is why we're using them, so they're a little cheaper right now. Wonderful, that's perfect. And next, the blueberries. And that will also help with a little bit of the color, plus they're also pretty fresh right now, and it'll make it a little different. Can you help me? And go ahead, Victor, and stir it. Just stir it a little bit. Yeah, wonderful. So we're just stirring it a little, but not too much, and we're doing it really gently because if you stir it too much, all the bubbles will come out, and it will be flat. It won't be fizzy anymore. So, as you can see, there's a lot of froth. What we're gonna do now, I'm gonna skim a little bit from the top and put it in here. And it looks like a very different beverage now than when we started, right guys? Yeah, so I have another friend starting with the letter L who's gonna come up and help us out to do a little taste test. Her name is Leah. We're gonna start by putting a little bit of fruit inside, and now we're gonna pour it. So here's one, and we're gonna do a second one as well, because that one's so foamy. All right, so if somebody saw this at a party, I would think that they could be fooled into thinking it was soda. And then they would try it and they would say, well, it's not as sweet as I'm used to. But hopefully they will like it. Layla, can you come on up and help me out? I have a spork for you. So I serve these with sporks because there is a lot of fruit in them. And let's see, which one would you like? This one or this one? This one? Which one? That one. Okay. So come on over and then go ahead and try it out. Let me know what you think. And make sure that you have a piece of fruit. So we will see how this goes. It's so foamy, she's having a little trouble finding anything, but it will subside in a couple minutes. Do you want to try to drink it too and see?
It's good.
It's good? Awesome, cool. Very cool. And thank you so much to my friends Layla, Leah, Victor, and Trinity. Thank you so much, guys, and see you next time. Bye.
Getting our kids to eat healthy is only half the battle. The other half is getting them up off the couch and away from all those screens. So here to help us with that is Coach Latarrin with a little exercise. Take it away, Coach.
Thanks, Christine. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready for a 5-minute instant recess? All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead and march our feet. Yeah, it's important to warm up the bodies, get the joints going, get the muscles loose. That way we won't pull a muscle or tear our joints as we're doing these exercises. So what we're gonna do is warm up the feet, get the body going real quick. You guys with me? All right, we go ahead and speed it up just a little bit. Yeah, feeling a little bit warm. How you guys doing? Good. All right, we're gonna start with the neck. We always wanna start down with the neck and go all the way down to the body, and we're gonna work our way back up. All right, so neck stretches, we're gonna go down to the chin, so take our chin down to our chest, back up, take it down, and back up. Let's take our head back, forward, back, forward. Very good. You guys still with me? Let's take it to the side, middle, other side, middle. Let's get a good stretch in. Side, middle, other side, middle. Very good. All right, now we're going to go to the shoulders. You're gonna roll it forward. Big roll forward. There you go. Good. Take it big, nice and high. Don't be shy to get your shoulders up there. You're not gonna break it. Very important to use the shoulders. We use the shoulders every day. Use it to pick things out the cabinet, take things out the refrigerator, get off the floor. Use them every day. Let's go ahead and roll it backwards. Yeah, it feels good right there. Good. Try to keep the feet moving as you guys are doing the shoulders. You got to work out the whole body. All right, good. Go ahead and shake it out. All right, now we're going to take it to a modified jumping jack. So what we're going to do is take our feet, step out, bring it back in, step out with the other foot, bring it back in. Let's do it one more time. Out, in, out, in. You guys got it? All right, now we're going to speed it up. Good. You see how my hips are staying in place? We're not going just like this. If you cross off the midnight, you're not doing it right. So we want to keep the hips in place. We want to stand and stay where we are. Good. Now we're going to take the arms and come up as the feet go out. This is good for the people who can't jump. Kids, if you want to go ahead and jump, go ahead and do it. But right now, parents, if you guys don't want to put too much pressure on the knees, go ahead and do a modified jumping jack. This does the same workout. Get the arms up and going. Good. Do it for a couple times. You guys count down with me back at home if you want. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake it out. You should have felt the little burn in your shoulders if you were doing it right. You're just doing it pretty good. All right, so what you're going to do now is spread our feet just like this, and we're going to take you into a squat. So what we're going to do is go ahead and stick our hands out and take, like you're about to take a seat and go straight down like that. I'm going to take you a side view so you can see how I go. So I got my hands out and my feet going down, and I come up and I come back out. Just like that. You guys see that? Good. I'm not bending my knees all the way down. I want to keep my knees from passing my shoes, my toes, to make sure I'm not going over my toes so I won't overextend my knees and put too much pressure on my knees. I'm putting all the pressure on my thighs. Good. Everybody got it? Let's go, let's count down. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, let's take it back to a march. You guys felt that in your legs? All right, so we're going ahead and stretch them out. We work the front part of them. Now we're gonna do the hamstring curls. Hamstring curls is bringing that leg up, placing it back down, and then you go to the opposite leg and place it back down. So we're gonna do just like this and like that. Try to balance it on one leg, put it down, up on the other leg, place it down. Go ahead and try those for me. You wanna get a little bit more balance, put your hands on your hips. Good. Just take your time. It's not a rush to do it all fast. Try to stay with me. All we want to do is just get you guys going for a minute. All right, so now we're gonna, once we got that going, we're gonna roll the boat. Take our hands out and put it in. Just like that. Good. Rowing the boat. You know how they say, don't try this at home all the time? Well, we want you to try this at home. Go ahead and keep going. Good. Let's do 5 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. All right, let's get the feet going again. We always want to keep the body going. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is put our feet apart and we're gonna twist, torso twist. Good. All I'm doing is twisting my torso around here. Keeping my core tight and twisting around. Y'all don't have to twist all the way around. What I just wanna do is get my elbows just in front of my body here. Good. Some of you guys might feel your back crack, but that's okay. It's a good pop. Good. All right. All right, so going back to the march. Go get the shoulders going in back again. It's going forward. Let's take it back. Feels better now, right? Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Good. Let's take the neck down. Up. Back. Forward. Let's go one more time. Down. Up. Back. Forward. Let's go ahead to the side. Middle. Other side. Middle. One more time. Side. Middle. Other side. Middle. All right, let's go ahead and spread the feet apart. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose as the arms go up. Out through the mouth as the arms go down. In through the nose. Deep breath. Out through the mouth. Last time. In. And out. Thank you guys very much. I will see you guys next time.
Change is good. Healthy eating and active living are happening in families and communities everywhere. It's not always easy, but we're doing it here in Lawndale, and so can you. So why not become a champion for change for your own family? And to find out more about the Champions for Change program, you can visit www.lawndalesd.net/wellness, and then you can scroll down to the Champions for Change link. There you'll find information about upcoming nutrition and cooking classes, delicious recipe tips for you and your family, as well as physical activity opportunities and fun tips that you can do with your family. We hope this show has inspired you to make more healthy choices for you and your family. So from all of us here from Lawndale Lifestyle, I'm your host, Christine Bou Sleiman, and we'll see you next time.